This tutorial will show you how to create a customized header and a customized footer. The first thing that I'm going to do is take my mouse and I'm going to position it here near the top, and I'm just going to double click. By doing that, I get these double lines, and in this particular case, if I decide to give this a title at the top, I'm going to do two things. First, I'm going to click on Home, and I'm going to look in the paragraph group and I'm going to select Center. The other thing is I want the title to be bold, so I'm going to click on a B for bold, and I'm going to say Bibliography. And by doing that, at this point, I also want it to be a little bit larger, so I'm going to double click it, and I'm going to make this 16 size font type. Once I'm done, I'm going to click outside the area and select B for bold to turn it off. In the paragraph section of the Home tab, my goal is to add an underline. So I'm going to click on the drop down and make sure I select bottom border, so that particular piece is there. Because the double-headed area, the double dash area is present, I can just scroll down and I can look in this section and I can see that I have additional dashes. So my goal here is to add in information about me as the author, and so I would type in my first name and then I would add my last name. And in this particular case, I also decide that I want to add a footer that has a top border. So I go back to the Home tab, I look in the paragraph group, and in this particular case, I say top border. And I like to see my pages with page numbers, so I'm going to tab over approximately 2 times so that I can type in page, and I'll add a space for the space bar. The last thing that I'm going to do to finish this off to add a customized footer is I'm going to go to the Insert tab. At this point, I'm going to take a look in the text group, and I'm going to click on the Quick Parts command, and I'm going to add a field. By clicking on field, I want to add page numbers here. So in this particular section under field names, I'm going to click on the P for page. Page is selected. Over here to the right, it says what kind of format do you want. I'm going to choose the first one. Once I click OK, that particular footer is created. I'm going to double click just to deselect and make sure everything stays. So you'll notice that right now under page I only have one, but when I come back to the document and press Control plus Enter, apologize, let me go to the end of this. If I press Control plus Enter, at this point I can see that I have 2 pages, and when I scroll down I can see the footer reflects that.